This is the Gibson B25 that I just restored. What was it doing originally? It was originally came to me in essentially in pieces. The bridge was pulled up and mostly off. The fingerboard was mostly off. It was off all the way up to the body. There was a crack that ran from here to the sound hole, and another crack underneath the fingerboard where the top was split, and it was all loose from the transverse brace under here, and also the neck heel, the heel block. It was loose from that. It was, in other words, it was a mess. It was a mess. Now, the good things were that the finish was in really very good shape. As you can see, it still looks pretty amazing. There are no lacquer cracks or anything, no checking going on, which is unbelievable. This is a 64, as I believe, best I could tell from the serial number. It's a 64, and no lacquer checking or anything, and finish is in beautiful condition, and all original. The original, I guess those are Clusons. Do they say Cluson? I just say Deluxe. I'll have to put my glasses on. The frets were in terrible shape. They were really corroded. There was this green and rust and all sorts of interesting things growing all over the frets. They're all in beautiful condition now, as you can see, nice and clean and shiny, all fret level. There was a lot of fret left. There really hadn't been much wear, if any, on it. It was set up poorly, obviously, but the neck was also at a good angle. I've got it set up now. Now, the action on this is quite low. This is set up at 2 millimeters on the bass side at the 12th fret and 1.5 millimeters on the treble side. It could probably go down even a little more, but I don't know who's going to end up with this guitar, so I don't want to, if somebody's got a very heavy hand, that might be a problem, although you can hear I'm beating it pretty hard, and I'm not getting any buzzing or anything. And it has a nice voice. For being a little body, and it is a little body, here I'll get a dreadnought so you can sort of compare the two. But for it to be a little body, it's, here's a dread. You can see over here, this is a dreadnought, and this is this little guy here. So it's quite a bit smaller, quite a small instrument. Almost a classical guitar sized body. But it has a nice voice, and it has a nice deep voice. Let me just throw something on here and so you can hear it. Now, I have it tuned down a whole step, but I generally do that with 12 strings because it's just better on it. When you have a 12 string, like normally a 6 string would have about 150 to 170, 80 pounds of tension on the bridge all the time. A 12 string at full tension is going to be around 300 pounds of tension. Maybe a little more, maybe a little less, but generally more. And I did glue this bridge down, and I did a nice job of it. It's not going to come up again, I don't believe. But why risk it, and why put that kind of stress on the top? You know, the top is laying relatively flat. It has a, you know, a little bit of a belly here, but so little that it's, you know, the normal belly that, especially since this thing had been sitting under tension in someone's closet for 50 years. Not played, it since 1970. Sat in this guy's closet. I picked it up at an estate sale, and he literally had it in his closet. His wife told me it was in his closet when they got married in 1970. He never played it again, just left it in the closet. When I got it, there was still a lot of tension on the strings, even though the bridge had pulled up a good bit. But anyway, so this is what it sounds like. pretty nice voice. Now, I did put a Journeytek EP001K pickup in here. It's a 3 piezo dot pickup, and those dots are sitting directly under the E and A, and the D and the G, and the B and the E, and underneath this saddle. Now, not on the top. They're SBT, so they're sitting under the soundboard, right underneath where that saddle sits. Now, somebody mentioned to me, they said, well, you know, that's an adjustable bridge and blah, blah, blah. It sits under these essentially 2 points. It's not going to work. It works beautifully. Because it's sitting, those pickups are sitting probably directly between these little pins that hold here. It's picking up all the sound from the top, and it sounds amazing. I'm going to set this, okay, I'll set it at flat. That is, no treble, no bass, no mid-range boost. Unbelievable sound. Now, if I was going to play with this through an amp, I'd probably turn, the bass is just unbelievable. I'd probably play with it a little bit. That's a little better. All I did is I cut the bass back a little bit, and it just has a nice sound. Summertime and living is easy. Fish are jumping and the cotton is high. Your daddy's rich and your mama's good looking. Nice sound. Could be finger picked, I guess. You get the idea. I'm not much of a finger picker on a 12 string anymore. I could many years ago, but haven't done that in probably 50 years. Anyway, nice sounding guitar. The pickups worked great. I'm surprised. The nice thing is they don't need any batteries because they're passive, which I really like. I don't know about you, but when I get to a gig, I don't want to have to be counting on some battery that I forgot to change, and now it's sounding dead. So it's a great sound. Whoops, let me turn the amp off. It's a great sounding little guitar and plays real in. But like I said, now right now it's tuned down a whole step, and I do that for it to take it easy on the guitar, but it plays nice. And you know, if you wanted to play at the pitch, all you have to do is capo too, so it's no big deal. Anyway, I just wanted to show that off. That's what I've been working on, and I wanted to show this off to some of my friends over in the Luthiers Club. It came out a lot better than I expected. I didn't expect it to sound as good. I was going to put a bone saddle in it. I don't think I will. I was going to, because I knew it would probably brighten it up and give it a little more punch in the higher end. But you know what? Right now, it's all original, and I don't want to screw with that. The only thing that isn't original is that I put the pickup in it. But I think that's a positive. The pickup sounds amazing. I think whoever would buy this or be interested in it will like the fact that they can take it out and play it. And the action's amazing. It plays really, really easy. So anyway, take care. Oh, again, a Gibson B25 12. It's 1964. Take care.